Hey beautiful people, welcome back to the channel. I'm Josie with Awakened Soul, and we are here for a reading about the person on your mind and your connection to each other. Today's reading is going to be focused on this person's honest intentions, and we're not necessarily diving into their immediate intentions or their next moves, but rather what are they wanting long term here, if anything at all? What are their goals for this connection? What does this person envision when they think about a future regarding you? I am here to spill the tea and get to the bottom of that for you here today. We are going to be making this mostly a future focused reading, and I will also be doing an extended on today's reading. So if you find that this resonates and you're curious to tap into current energies from your person, as in their most recent thoughts and feelings about you, you are more than welcome to join for that extended. You'll find a link to it down below in the description box and the pinned comment. And when you do join us over on Patreon for that, you'll get access to over 180 other exclusive and extended posts and readings. So you definitely get a good bang for your buck, and I'm always adding to that pool. So we would love to have you join us over there on Patreon. But yeah, today is going to be focused on the future, what this person's true goals are, and then we're going to kind of take it from there. I'm going to start with the first spread we've gotten out, and then I'm going to dive even deeper using the tarot. We will also get out some channeled messages from your person. Those will be current energies, so what they want to say to you right now. Yep, we're going to have a lot to unpack here in our reading today. Towards the end of the reading, I'll pull some tiles and charms for bonus confirmation. I know some of you really like that. You like to have that. I am here for it. And then, as always, I will end today's reading with a message just for you to help you reset your energy and bring the focus back on yourself. So let's hop to it. Representing your person's long-term intentions or overall intentions towards you, we have the Creator, the offspring, the womb, the cave, and the thread, okay? So there's a super strong message coming through about creation coming through, okay? So when your person thinks about the future, when they think about you, what their goals are with you, what their intentions are towards you, it primarily involves creating. Now, some of you are going to be a little annoyed. We might get more detailed information out with the tarot. I never force it though, because I'm just not that type of reader. I want whatever comes through for you to come through organically and not be forced. I'm not getting any specific type of creating, okay? But what this tells me is that your person does think about building with you, and more than likely they're viewing you as a team player, as in they aren't just deciding what your future looks like by themselves. They want your assistance with that. They want you to be a team player. They want to build and create with you by their side. And have a mutual exchange of energy, of gifts and talents and ideas. They don't want this to be a one-sided thing. So honestly, to me, that's a green flag. If I had like a little green flag to wave around, I would love to do that for you guys, because it seems to me like this person is really valuing your input. And maybe you're a creative type. That could be part of it too, is maybe this person feels like they get a little bit stuck and they really value your input because they feel like you're intelligent, you have a unique way of viewing things, and they really want you by their side to help them create their future. They do plan on bringing you a significant offering as well, okay? So that could come in the form of just about anything. I'm not going to speculate. It's a love offer. It's an offer of emotions. It could be a proposal. It could be a gift. But I think that this person plans on continuing to offer you as well. They don't want this to be a one-sided connection. They want this to be something that feels like it's a mutual exchange. We also have the cave coming through. So to me, this is like brainstorming. I don't know. Your person seems to be very uncertain of what a future looks like, other than the fact that they want you in it and they want you to choose. They want you to help them build it. They want you to have input. Your person may be a little bit, I don't want to say codependent, because I'm not going to go to that extreme. I'll see what comes out in the tarot. But they might be a little bit codependent. Like they might have a difficult time making decisions for themselves. Like, you'll know if this is your person or not because maybe they're always asking for support from others, or they're always asking for your input or asking other people for their input before making a choice. That seems to be the type of character your person is. Or maybe they're just that way with you. I don't know. But to me, it seems like they really want input from you to build a future. So like, for example, with the womb, maybe you want to have kids, and if that's the case, you might want to really make that known to your person because that alters the way that they want to create the future. Or maybe you don't want to have kids. Again, they want your input in making major life decisions. So I would say that this person does take this connection seriously. They're hanging on to it. Like, they're not going to let go of it unless they feel like they have to. Like, if you cut ties with them or if you're moving on, I do feel like they are hanging on to you. They don't want to let go of this connection. And they want you to help co-create the future for yourselves. So I do want to get more specific though. I'm going to hop into the tarot next because I want to get more details out for you. I hope you're all having an amazing day, by the way, if I haven't said that already. If you haven't gotten a chance to like the video and you've been enjoying my style, if you've been resonating, I would love it if you would like the video. It helps me out. And subscribe if you're new. We would love to have you join our beautiful community over here. I post readings every single day. This is funny because the Judge card, where'd it go? It like wanted to come out, but it wouldn't. Okay, there it is. And back of the deck is actually the One, but this is the Judge. This person might be thinking about like a legally binding contract, okay? That could be buying a house, signing a lease, definitely could involve marriage, higher level commitment. That is something that they, I think, are thinking about. Whoa. Okay, hold up a second. Because we just had a whole mess of things come up for you. And now I'm getting a sip of my coffee, so you guys bear with me for a second. I'm human, I need my coffee. Okay. All right, so what have I been saying? This person doesn't want to make decisions by themselves, and I don't think it's coming from multiple places, okay? This person might have a tendency to be a little bit codependent, but it's not as simple as that. I think that they genuinely value your input. Like, this person respects you. They don't want to feel like they're in charge here. And I'm not going to lie to you, this person may have wounded divine masculine energy. Like, they may not have fully tapped into their divine masculine energy yet, because I do see them as being the type that does struggle with making firm decisions and going for it. So that's part of it, is that they may have wounded divine masculine energy, and so they don't feel like self-assured enough to just be ambitious and go after their goals. That could be a small part of it. But the other side of it is that they view you as a team player. Like, they really view you as a complete equal. And so they want you to help co-create things with them. They want you to make decisions with them. And it is also coming from a place of respect. They feel like balance is super important in this connection, and they want to feel like an equal. They want you to feel like an equal. That's really important to them. This person holds you to a high regard. I think they really do have a lot of deep respect for you. A lot of respect for you. And so that's part of it too. This person may feel like I really don't like this language when it comes out in readings, because personally we're all equals, okay? Everybody is equal, everybody's beautiful. But this person, this is coming from them, so bear with me here. They might feel like you're a little bit better than them in one way or another, okay? So that's not to say that they have completely low self-esteem. I don't think that's the case, but they might view you as like, you're smarter, or you make more money, or you are more attractive, or you're more emotionally intelligent. Like, in some category, they might feel like you're better than them at certain things. But like I said, I don't think it's coming from a place of complete lack of self-esteem, because this person also views you as an equal. So they at their core know that they also are bringing things to the table. Maybe you're equal but opposite in some ways, right? I'm trying to see if I can find any like divine counterpart messages here, any like yin yang symbolism or something like that. Which I'm not seeing, but the message is still coming through. Like maybe you're opposites in a lot of ways. One of you might be more analytical while the other one leads with their heart. One of you might be more type A, the other could be more type B, as in like you both are opposite in a lot of ways, but you create that balance. Like you balance each other out, you harmonize when you're together. And that could also be why your person knows it's important for you to create a future together, that they can't just make all of these decisions because they truly value your input. They want to know what you see that they're not seeing, so that you can, and I just heard optimized. It's almost like so you can create the most optimized and optimal future for yourselves, because they understand that both perspectives are important here. Your person is very intelligent. I will tell them that. I will tell you that about them. They might doubt themselves sometimes, but when it comes down to it, they are very intelligent. And the fact that they can see that, become aware of it, acknowledge it, and plan based on that thought process shows me that they're intelligent. Because some people out there are kind of like my way or the highway types of people, where they can't understand that having multiple perspectives will only help them out. You know what I mean? Your person isn't that type. They really respect your input. Now, they do intend on having a higher level commitment with you. The 10 of Pentacles talks about that. I just heard financial entanglement, which to me kind of sounds negative, but I'm not reading it as such. Between Justice and the 10 of Pentacles coming out together, like this is giving me a scenario where you're married, you have joint finances to some degree, or you've bought a house together, or you are saving for the future together, or there's some type of contract involved here, marriage, home buying, savings accounts, things of that nature. So your person is intending on that happening. Maybe you're already there. This could be your current spouse. This could be somebody you already live with, have a home with, lease with, something like that. But they intend on that happening and growing in the future. Like this person does intend on being with you in the long term. The 10 of Pentacles is a really promising card to come out for a love reading, because it's talking about way off into the future, building something like building a legacy, building something stable and grounded, not just for yourself and your person, but possibly for generations to come. That message did come through earlier. And again, this is a general reading. So if this specific message doesn't apply to you, but the rest of the reading does, that is 2 thumbs up, A-okay, leave it behind. But for some of you, your person does want to have children. They want to have a family, or maybe one or both of you already has kids. That is something important to them, is growing for future generations. Or maybe they have like a niece or nephew that they care for deeply and want to help out in the future. Whatever that is for the situation, I do think for some of you watching, your person is also thinking about how they can build something for generations to come, basically. They want something long lasting. They're not just thinking about themselves and you, they're also thinking about any other family members or people that would be impacted by your union in a good way. And they also don't want the fire to die out. That's another thing too. Like they want to keep the fun alive. They plan on adventuring with you. They plan on exploring with you, keeping the fire lit, keeping the passion there and the excitement, keeping the emotional health going, and continuing to look on towards the future. Like your person basically, they might not know how everything is going to come together. They might not know exactly what they want, because they want your input and they want you two to build together. And they just know that they want you to be a part of their future. That's kind of where they're at. So there we go. I suppose I could have summarized that up in one sentence, but you know, when you're channeling, sometimes things get a little bit flowy. So what I would like to do next is get some current messages from your person So I'm going to pull some messages. These aren't necessarily things they're going to say to you in the future. These are current messages from them. The rest of it was future focused. If you do want to know what their most recent thoughts were about you, their recent feelings, we'll do that in the extended. And you can find that when you're done watching this reading. It'll be in the description box or the pinned comment, or just head straight over to my Patreon. So, all right. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Maybe you recently argued with this person or had a disagreement of some kind. Yeah, for some of you. Now, like I said, if you didn't and that doesn't apply and you don't understand where this is coming from, it's probably a message meant for other people, so you can leave it, okay? But it came out for a reason, so we're talking about it, okay? Let me get a couple more cards out, though, before we chit-chat, because I want to get the whole picture here. Okay. Whoop. Whoa, everything is like, these two came out together. Okay, there we go. Woo. All right. And this wants to come out too, even though I wasn't going to take anymore. I don't argue. And I was fidgeting with my deck because hair got stuck in it. I have long hair and for some reason it gets everywhere. So, okay, there we go. All right. Will you ever make things right? I don't want to let you go. You broke my heart. You didn't see my tears. I'm coming back. We have a soul connection. I'm so glad we met. I really want to see you. You intimidate me. I love you forever. So there's a lot going on here. I feel like for some of you watching, maybe you did get in a fight with this person, or maybe you said something that bothered them or hurt them, but they didn't let you know about that. This could have been intentional or unintentional. Maybe they do feel like you owe them an apology, but they definitely don't want to let go of this connection. Like, they want you to know, even if there is a distance between the two of you, or even if one or both of you said things you didn't mean, like they don't want to let go of the connection. They are coming back around. Like, they don't want this to go away. I haven't gotten a strong separation energy from this reading, but if that's the case, you're more than welcome to take those messages. They are very grateful for you. They really do envision a future with you. They feel a very, very, very deep connection to you. Whether or not they believe in soul connections or not, at their core, they feel like there was fate that brought the two of you together. They feel that this is a divine union, a divine connection. They feel something deeper than just surface level attraction with you. However, you do intimidate them. Maybe that's because you did say something that struck them or something. But they really love you, and they really want to see you, and they really want to have connection with you. So that is what I am getting here. We're going to do tiles and charms next. Tiles and charms. Okay, so that is for bonus confirmation and insight. It does get a little loud. If that bothers you, you are welcome to turn down the volume as I shuffle them out and turn it back up again when I lay them out over here. There we go. Okay, lots of letters flipped upright. We have N, T, J, P, A. We also have S, H, and Q. No vowels. Actually, we have A coming out. A is the only vowel. Somebody's name could be Nat, Natalie, Natalia, Natasha. I'm seeing that come out. Hats, maybe somebody wears a hat here, really likes to wear hats. Somebody's name could be Pat, Patricia, Patrick, Path. I'm also seeing Path or paths, like your paths are going to align with each other. They are aligned with each other. There's a cross here. Somebody in this connection could be Christian, believe in Jesus. Religion or spirituality could be important. We have an umbrella here. There are rainy days, or coming to a close soon. And then a music note. Actually, technically it's a treble clef, not a music note. Scratch that. I'm upset with myself for getting that wrong. So music could be important. Somebody could be a musician. They could really like music, write music, like to sing, something like that. And then we also have a heart key here. So yeah, I do think that you have this person's heart. You really do have their devotion. It's clear that they look ahead towards the future when they see you, and it's difficult for them to picture a future without you sometimes, I think. So I'm going to get you a couple personal messages from universe now before we close out your reading. This is meant to help you recenter your focus back on you, not necessarily towards this person. So if you feel like you'd like a moment to focus on resetting your energy, calling your energy back to you again, taking a couple deep breaths or something like that, you are more than welcome to. Pause the video, do whatever you like. These are just for you. Your first personal message is surrender. Why push your barrow up such a steep hill? Surrender your expectations. Beyond well-trodden trails and opinions, there is an easier way. It's waiting for you. And then your affirmation of the day, I invite you to affirm with me. You can do that by commenting it down below. Today, I trust myself to make the right decision. Always try to be your best supporter. The true magic starts when you believe in yourself. You can also comment, I believe in myself, if you like. But I am going to pack up and leave your reading here and get ready to hop into our extended reading today. If you're joining us, you can find a link in the description box, as I noted earlier, or straight over on my Patreon. If you're leaving me here today, I want to give you a big thank you again for joining. I would love to see you for a future reading, and I hope you have a blessed rest of your day or night. Bye for now.